gleaming the cube, being a stunt double in that.
Yeah. I was a stunt double for what's his name?
Christian Slater.
Christian Slater, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hung out a lot. And I guess his mom was some like casting director for years.
Okay.
And he couldn't skateboard worth a lick. They put him with Lance Mountain for like a couple weeks, and Lance gave up. He's like, that dude can't skate.
They tried to train him how to skate.
Yeah, just so to go across the street or whatever. And
Okay.
just
Not like skate a
no.
bowl.
No, the basics, just to
yeah,
stand.
Yeah.
So when we started filming, I think it was like a 3-month shoot. Stacy Peralta was the second unit director, and the director said, Stacy, just take Mike and go cross the street, go that way. I want you to go over here because Christian just does not look right. And so I got, which I was lucky to, because otherwise, you know, on movie sets, you sit around a lot and it's just so boring. So we were excited. We got to do all this stuff. We were always working, doing something. And then we did some stunts and whatever. And then I got hit by a motorcycle on that set. Yeah, it wasn't too good, but I was only out for a few weeks. And then
what happened with the
What
motorcycle?
the hell? That's gnarly.
oh yeah, well, okay, so you're supposed to like be skating down the sidewalk, and these guys on motorcycles, one of them is supposed to be like running you down.
Mm-hmm.
He does a wheelie on this big 750, and you're supposed to look back, kick up your board, and jump out of the way just as he passes. Great cut, beautiful, Mike, beautiful. Could we have one more?
Oh no!
Like, what? You know, I was like, Stacy, what am I supposed to do, dude? I can't really get any closer. Like, I'm not a fucking stunt guy. I'm a skateboarder, you know? Like, oh, just make like you're in the movie. Like, you're the guy, Mike. I'm like,
Okay.
all right. So I start skating down the sidewalk, and I hear the motorcycle coming. I look back, go to kick up my board, and my board goes that way.
Oh no!
So I'm like, oh, the motorcycle guy's, he's going to slam. So I go this way, and the motorcycle guy goes that way, and I meet the motorcycle.
Oh.
And luckily, the stunt guy on the motorcycle was so good, he put his boot out and lifted me up in the air, and the peg hit the back of my leg and threw me like 14 feet into the street over a curb.
Oh my god!
Literally, like, almost pretty much kicked you out of the way.
Yes.
Wow.
So I was down and out for a couple weeks. So they're like, we
he was
need
on
somebody to
his
stunt double Mike. We got all this stuff to film. So they got Mark Rogowski, Gator Rogowski.
Oh, wow.
I don't even want to say that name, but
Yeah.
anyway, I was regular. I'm sorry, I'm Goofy Foot. He's regular foot. So if you look at that movie, you'll see, oh, there's Mike. Oh, wait, he's regular foot. No, he's Switch.
Oh wow!
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
But how was
there are
it?
certain scenes that you could catch in there with the edit, like you can see that
He
it's
said
not.
he knows.
Yeah.
That it's not. Yeah, Christian.
Yeah.
How do you, how was it filming all that stuff, though? I mean, it must have been fun, being on
No.
a set and doing all this stuff.
Oh, a lot of fun. You know, it was great. And we got to meet a lot of people. Willie Nelson, all these guys.
Rad.
His wife now, I think, put my wig on every day. Oh, hated that.
Really?
Glue a wig on you. And then I think finally my hair started growing out. She's like, you know, Mike, I could just bleach the tips like his and you don't have to wear a wig anymore. I'm like, yes.
Perfect.
Oh wow!
And then, so then we actually skated a parking garage in like Costa Mesa area by the Holiday Inn.
Okay.
It was a parking structure. And you'll see Street McGill there doing some
Doing
rail
it?
slides down. He knows. This
Okay.
boy knows.
You've seen it?
You know, it was fun. And then I think we skated a launch ramp
Yep.
against the wall like Jimmy did.
There's some good scenes in there. I mean,
Yeah.
they're holding it down from the being a skateboard movie.
Yeah. And then
Have you
let's
seen
see.
that, Kelly?
Nope.
Gleaming the Cube.
No.
All right,
I
put
got
that-
a lot of
yeah, put that on the list,
catching
too.
up to do. Yeah.
That was like 89-ish, right? Gleaming the
Yeah,
Cube came
I
out.
think so.
Sure.
89.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. and
Thrashing? You
Oh
seen
yeah,
Thrashing?
No.
No?
Kelly's seen the Expedition video.
No. Anything before '95, I'm pretty much.
Those are actually movies, though. They're not like, or they're movies.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
know. Yeah. Never seen it.
Yeah.
Who else is in Gleaming the Cube? Is it just Christian Slater, or who else is in there?
No, Tony had a little part in it.
Oh, okay.
Tony.
Oh,
and
you
then-
acted in it.
Pizza Hut delivery guy.
Yeah,
he was
a little
Pizza
bit.
Hut, yeah, he was a delivery guy.
Yep, Pizza Hut delivery guy. Tommy Guerrero was in that. He had a little part.
Not us all the way up into the truck.
I think it was part of that scene. We all skated down, and then you asked me about if there was there's a few other people I was surprised, like, you know, usually I'm asked to play, can you play 13, or, you know, like, can you
Yeah.
but can you stunt double for Bruce Willis? I'm like, well, I guess, you know. They're like, are you willing to shave your head? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Come on
so
now.
we actually filmed something right by your studios right here.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys don't even I don't know if your show's going then.
What-
It's probably about 6 years ago.
Yeah, we've been
7
going
years.
for
Oh, this is at that
6.
townhouse? At the
Town-
bar?
Was it at a bar?
Oh, yeah.
It
yeah.
was.
Well, what was this?
Well, he's like some police detective or something, and he skates. He's got like a longer board, softer wheels, and he skates. And
Is this Bruce Willis?
yeah, the Die Hard man. And so they shave my head, and I meet Bruce Willis, and I'm like, the guy's got hair on the sides of his head. Why'd you shave my head? You know, so then they had to like glue on stuff and whatever.
Oh.
And they're like, listen, Mike, he doesn't skate with a lot of clothes. So you know, like, are you willing to do? I'm like, well, you know, like, I need a little bit more money for my SAG insurance. All right, I'll stay, whatever. And
It was Once Upon a Time in Venice, right?
yeah, yeah. So
okay.
they're like, well, what do you want to wear? Because he's naked. So you can wear these tan shorts. I'm like, yeah, tan shorts.
Okay, perfect.
So he's skating naked?
There's two other levels. So I do something, you know, whatever, blah 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 blah. Great cut, beautiful. Waiting, the stunt guy comes over to me. Director wants you to, you know, can you put the other thing on? I'm like, what other thing? The last thing. I'm like, dude, there's like nothing. It's a piece of fishing line with a hammock piece this big. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I can't do that. Like, you get somebody else, man. Like, I
I got the
can't
scene
do
right
that.
here.
I don't
you
do
have
You
that.
got the scene.
Nah, don't show that. Anyway, so wait,
man.
before you do that, I'm like, whatever, okay? Yeah,
There he is.
That's my butt. Yeah.
He did it. No.
Oh, that's right down Main Street.
Look at Bruce Willis, right? I'm sorry, I gotta.
All right. So wait, before you get to the bar scene, cut it.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta full screen this.
All right. So
amazing.
what happens is then they're like, I'm like, dude, I can't do this anymore. Like, this is embarrassing. Like, I just get somebody else. He's like, Mike, you can't. Like, you said you were going to do it. And I'm like,
Money.
yeah, I got a little $100 stunt pump, whatever, to show my. And that's not my butt, by the way. That's the other stunt guy's butt.
There are multiple
hair
butts in the
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, they said, like, listen, this is one of the last shots. You're gonna, you know, we practice it. You come around the alley, you go around the corner, and then you go into the bar.
Okay.
Okay, you jump up on the bar, you skate across the bar and into like the alley. There's like a mattress you can fall into or whatever. Fine, we practice it. I'm like, it's not that many people, whatever. I have a towel on. I'm like, fuck it, whatever, I'll do it. It took, you know, when they light something up, it takes like an hour and a half or whatever. Finally, like, all right, we're ready for you, McGill. All right, great. Let's do it. Let's get it over with. I skate down the alley, do my thing. You know, I'm skating, take the towel off, action, skating around. I come around the corner. I'm on Venice right here. There's probably 200 people on the street waiting. They're not extras. They're waiting to get into those clubs down there. It's like 11:30 at night.
my
He's on
God.
Abbot Kinney at the brig.
And I'm
Okay.
like,
Oh, wow.
I'm hearing whistling, I'm hearing whatever, and I'm like, oh. So I go around the corner, I go into the bar, I think I'll be safe in the bar. I bust open the door and I go to get on the bar, and there's like 200 people in the bar.
But they're filming there though.
Yeah, they're in between. No, but those are all extras.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So maybe you'll see it on
This
here.
is we got it right here. This is
That's amazing.
that's Venice, the brig.
Yeah, see, I go around the corner. You don't hear all the whistling from across the street.
Oh
All the
my
girls.
God! There's Bruce. Then you get
Yeah.
That's me.
I love that bar.
get off the bar. That is so funny.
Wow.
Me and Rob were just there like 2 weeks ago.
You got a piece
Yes,
of
you were.
fishing string on your butt. That's it.
So it was basically a fishing string, like a string that you had with a little pouch in the front.
That's right, glued to your stuff.
Glued.
I hope you got paid some good money
Not
for
fun.
these
Not
movies.
really.
No,
Not really.
no.
But no, we did. We got time for something. I'll tell you.
Yeah, please.
I got asked by this one guy. He's like, Mike, can you fly to Louisiana for a few days, ride this ramp, and you're going to stunt double Mark Wahlberg?
Wow.
I was like, all right.
First Bruce Willis, now Mark. I look at you.
Yeah.
Huh?
So that was, I think, it was like what was it? With Will Ferrell.
Oh yeah. Or he skates off the roof or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I got there, Tony was there. I was like, what are you doing here, dude? He's like, what are you doing here? He's like, I'm stunt doubling Will Ferrell. I'm like, I'm stunt doubling Mark Wahlberg.
You guys didn't even know.
No,
So
we didn't
rad.
know. So we did our thing, and then like I had to skate the day before he got there. Or something. I don't know. They had this janky ramp, okay, and then when it was time for Tony to skate, he had to drop in and do a McTwist and bail and crash.
Okay.
Easy, right? So they're like bringing in these 3-foot vertical sections before he was going to skate. And Tony's like, Mike, did you order those? Or I'm like, no, I'm not skating those. They thought he needed like a lot of vert to do the
Okay.
McTwist. So anyway, we axed that. And then they had like this janky piece of metal coping that they were starting to take off, and they were like, no, just put it back on. He's just going to do it off that, you know? So Tony dropped in, did a twist, bailed, and his thigh caught the janky coping. They didn't put the screw in all the way.
No.
And ripped his thigh like 8 or 9 stitches, like one shot. And he used it in the movie.
That's the shot they used.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
So he actually did get hurt, and then that's what they were trying to show that. He were trying to show Will Ferrell got smoked, basically, right?
in the power lines.
Yeah.
It goes through the power lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, it worked, but I just felt bad for Tony. And then like he got to leave, I think, the next day, and they're like, Mike, is there any way you could stay one more day? I'm like,
Money.
and so they could put me on wires or something so Mark can drop in, you know, and it's like you drop in and the wires just save you.
Did
So
you get to meet them?
Wow.
Will
Yeah.
Ferrell? Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, we met them, and the funniest part was like Will Ferrell is just so funny. Tony talked to him more than I did. I mean, I didn't say much, but he's at the top of this roof, 2-story house, and he's supposed to be dropping in off the roof. Okay, but it's supposed to be Tony. Well, the next part,
Sure.
they kind of fake it. So he's at the top of the roof, and he's like waiting for them. Like they call action, and he's just supposed to roll a little bit, like make like he's going. And he'd be like, I want to skate like those Dogtown guys.
Will Ferrell said
Yeah,
that.
just like all kinds of crazy stuff. And he was like naming guys like Jay Adams. Is he going to be there? Just
No
like-
way.
Yeah, crazy.
That's
And
it.
me and Tony were just flipping out. Like, how does this dude even know about skateboarding, So it's so cool to
heard.
see that.
I
you know?
love to see that.
Yeah.
Even there was Eastbound and Down, where there was they were talking about the Caballero and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just rad to hear stuff like that. But we have the let's see here if we could. There it is.
Oh, he said, I like to do it just like the guys in Dogtown.
Right. Look at that board he has.
It's big.
Yeah.
That's Tony's board.
Yeah, that's Tony.
That's funny.
Old school.
Man, Will Ferrell's so damn funny.
Oh, it must have been so rad to work on something like that.
And then that girl came up to me.
Uh-huh.
She played Velma on
Scooby Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
No way.
And I thought the guys set her up because she came up to me. She's like, hey, Mike, right? I'm like, yeah. She goes, hey, I just want to thank you for, I had your skateboard with the skull and snake, and my best friend had Steve Caballero's board. And we went to a Roseville skate shop or something.
No
like,
way.
we remember you. I was like, really? Yeah, that was cool.
This was at the set.
Yeah, at the set, yeah.
It's that I think that girl was in Grandma's Boy too.
Oh yeah.
She's
and
a-
Bloodline. She's really good.
She's
actress,
a really good
yeah.
actress, definitely.
Damn,
Incredible
it's cool.
boy.
I mean, you've been able to do a lot of cool stuff. Work with some cool people. Be
Yeah.
naked with Bruce Willis.
Oh yeah. What Wee Man went.
I was like, you're not the only one. Wee Man did that too.
He went skinny dipping with Bruce Willis on they were at a
Really?
resort.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Costa Rica. Something
Costa
like that.
Rica.
No
Costa
way.
Rica. Yeah.
And
But
Bruce
they
was
weren't
skinny
being
dipping
filmed.
too?
Huh?
Bruce was skinny dipping.
With Wee Man.
With Wee Man.
They're having a
They
boys'
weren't
night.
filming in a movie though. They did that on their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Little
yeah.
boy time.
He said to me, he's like, Mike, you're gonna wear that? I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm making you look good.
Right? Yeah.
You're flabby ass.
There you go.